Avoiding Plagiarism by MiCaila Reid. In this presentation, we will discuss the following topics: an introduction to plagiarism, avoiding plagiarism, an exercise, and conclusion. Research has shown that even at the college level, students do not have a clear understanding of what constitutes plagiarism. So let's dive in. What is plagiarism and why is it wrong? What is plagiarism? Plagiarism is copying images, text, video, or anything else someone else has created without giving credit to that person. Why is plagiarism wrong? Plagiarism causes the person to lose credit for their work. Plagiarism is dishonest. Plagiarism is illegal and has consequences. It is important to understand the assignment and ask questions if you do not understand what you are being asked to do. If your teacher asks you to write a report or complete a project, he or she wants the work done by you and does not want you to copy words out of a book or copy and paste from a website. How to give credit. Use quotations around anything used word for word. Summarize the words by putting them into your own words. Give credit to the person who credited the work. Keep track of your sources, creating a reference or bibliography page. Remember to also give credit for any images or music you use as well. Researcher Annette Lamb says, because each learner is at a different stage of his or her moral development, teaching these concepts in the context of social technologies is difficult. Rather than focusing on the right and wrong behavior in particular situations, it may be more useful to help young people develop their moral reasoning through practice and decision-making situations. The decision-making process involves a series of mental exercises leading to the selection of a course of action. The goal is to help young people act with integrity, respecting themselves and others. Let's take a look at some age-appropriate topics. For lower elementary, begin discussing with them technology as a tool, not a toy, technology in transport, responsible photo capture. Upper elementary, you can begin talking about technology as a tool for creative self-expression and assessing interest, cyberbullying, social media as a means for communication. Middle school, cyberbullying, research, plagiarism, and authoritative sources, social media as means for communication and empathy. And then the high school level, holistic health by avoiding alcohol, drugs, and the misuse of technology, responsibly regulating the use of technology, using social media. Let's practice. In the following exercise, we will focus on recognizing plagiarism. Let's look at a passage from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s letter from the Birmingham jail. You deplore the demonstrations taking place in Birmingham, but your statement, I am sorry to say, fails to express a similar concern for the conditions that brought about the demonstrations. I am sure that none of you would want to rest content with the superficial kind of social analysis that deals merely with effects and does not grapple with underlying causes. It is unfortunate that demonstrations are taking place in Birmingham, but it's even more unfortunate that the city's white power structure left the Negro community with no alternative. Let's look at Josie's paper. Josie writes, they deplore the demonstrations taking place in Birmingham. Your statement fails to express a similar concern for the conditions that brought about the demonstrations. Is this plagiarism or not plagiarism? I'll give you a minute to think about it. Josie copied almost the entire sentence word for word into her own paper without giving credit to the source. So, what do you think? Is this plagiarism? The answer is yes. Let's fix it. Josie writes, in letter from the Birmingham jail, King writes to fellow clergy saying that although they deplore the demonstrations taking place in Birmingham, your statement fails to express a similar concern for the conditions that brought about the demonstrations. Is this plagiarism or not plagiarism? Very good. Josie corrected her paper by inserting quotation marks and giving credit to the source. The next steps for Josie are to include her source, or where she got her information from, on the reference or bibliography page. Let's recap. In this presentation, we learned that plagiarism is copying images, text, video, or anything else someone else has created without giving credit to that person. The references or the resources found in this presentation can be found on this page. Thank you.